Hey, Christopher here, and welcome to part 5 of How to Pixel Art. In this one, we're covering outlines. In the other tutorials that I've done, they've all had solid black outlines. This is a technique which exists in a lot of games, really. It's to help. Usually, you would do it on your characters and enemies and whatnot. Anything that you really want to pop from the rest. Uh, it helps separate what's important from backgrounds and whatnot. So it's not entirely necessary though. Sometimes you may not want to do it. It's got a certain type of look to it. So I guess I'll do something very basic here, and we'll cover how not to do it. Okay, so I usually start with black anyway when I'm doing stuff, just when I'm drawing. Okay, so I guess I'm making a coin. I really don't think about too much what I'm actually going to draw before I start, so just more about showing you guys the techniques. So we'll go in here. Okay, so I've got a basic outline of a coin here, and let's make sure I have a nice bright color here. Okay, so let's start there. That's pretty good. So I could have, if I wanted to, drawn this in straight away with color. Sometimes I will, if it's simple enough. I probably should have done it for this, but as it gets more and more complicated with the higher res stuff, I usually still do work with black, and then you establish the relationships between blacks and greys and stuff like that, and you can come through and put color through. So we'll fill that in. So we've got the basic shape, and now we can come back through, and we can do our shading like we did per normal in the other ones. Get this one, get brighter. Through here as well. There we go, we have a nice little coin there. So this is basically just to show you that you don't need to have the solid black outlines, and just to be conscious that, you know, whether or not you want to use them. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. The main thing is that just that if you're working on a game, you can separate what's in the foreground from what's in the background. That's it. I'll see you in part 6.